It's Spaghetti. Today we're going to be doing the starter for multiplayer gameplay, and I'll just take you through what packages we need to start up the multiplayer gameplay. So for multiplayer, you're going to need authentication, right? Because we need to authenticate players before they log in. You don't really need it, but this is for when you do lobbies and relay and all of that stuff. You're going to need matchmaker, you're going to need multiplayer, you're going to need Netcode for GameObjects, which is probably the most important package of this whole video. And then you're gonna need, I think that's all. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is have a senior. So I've obviously created a new project, a 3D UOP, which is pretty simple to create. Just new project, and then you go to 3D UOP, you download that, and then you just name it, put it into a file, select your organization, Spaghetti. And then from there you create your project. You can set up a repository as well on GitHub. It's very simple to set up. So if you want a video on that, just say my 3 or 4 viewers, as this is a new YouTube channel. So what you want to do to start off with is to create an empty object, and you'll call this the network manager. If I can spell it correctly. And then on this network manager, you want to add the network manager, and then this will control all the network management. Wow, why not? It's in the name. I am Spaghetti. So here on the network manager, you're gonna have to select the transport. This just helps us communicate between the server and the clients. So we get Unity transport. That's all you need to do from there. And then you want to add your player prefab. So now your player prefab is going to be the one that spawns in for the player once he starts host or starts a client. Since this is a very interesting game with lovely art, we're just going to add a block as the player for now. So what you would do is just add a empty, and this is what we call player. And then on that player, I'm just going to add a network transform, and this would change in future videos to a client network transform, which will inherit from network transform, so you still get access to all of these properties. And then you want to add a network object, which allows us to spawn and synchronize the transform, etc, etc. So now you've got your player, and so what you want to do is create a prefab folder prefabs player. And you can just switch this player on into that folder, and then you've got your network object, your network transform, and then on your network manager, I'm going to delete this. Actually, let's just add a visual to the prefab. So 3D object cube, this cube will be called player visual. Okay. So then what you need to do, not on network manager, you just add your prefab, which is a player, and then to make it a little better, I will add a plane to the scene. Let's just call it test plane. And on this test plane, let's make it a little bigger, give it a different material. So I'm going to create folder materials. Boom. Let's say green. Okay. And just zap it on there. We got a green floor. Awesome. Is this thing centered? No, it's not. Just reset it to the center. Since the network manager is at 000, the cube should spawn literally within the ground. Because if you do not set the actual spawn point, it would spawn where the network manager is. Okay, so now if I start this, and I go to my network manager, which will be don't destroy and load, you just start the host, boom, there's your cube. Okay, awesome. So there you have your cube, there you have your setup for your Netcode for GameObjects. Very simple, very easy. The next video, we'll go on to the actual player movement, so moving the player with the accelerometer, which is inside your phone. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.